Well, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3, where in the last time we, more by accident than any real long-term plan, we became the Holy Roman Empire, which changed quite a few things significantly, because there's, significantly less colors in the western part of what is nowadays Germany. Um, Also, people didn't like it much. I mean, we somehow managed to convince the aristocracy to just give up their powers, but the people are not too happy, and there's been, revolts and all that. So for the past 10 years, I've mainly been beating down revolts at home. Then Georgia has often called for protection against some hordes that are attacking them every now and then, and that was basically the only thing that happened. Until the Ottomans found themselves into a war not only against Naples, which had been going on for quite some time, but also with Castile. And since right here, there's a fleet here, and there's a big Castilian fleet here too, I thought, you know what? We should maybe try and drive the Ottomans a little bit back, take the Balkans back and all. So we're actually gonna do that. We're gonna wait one more day until that thing hits that fleet. They should start fighting, right? They're fighting? No? No fighting? We're at war, right? Why you no fight? I mean, I could probably take care of the Ottoman fleet by myself, but we need to start going now. Anyway, I could probably also reposition a bunch of my air troops. Meantime. I didn't quite get why these two fleets didn't engage at all. Never mind. Anyway, get this war started. Reconquest. Yeah, they have Modena and Venezia that I'd like to take back. Oh, let's do it for that. Out of there. Oh, my eastern. Gives my eastern army something to do after, at least. Anyway. Don't think I'm gonna call my allies if Georgia gets attacked by whatever regiments they have here. They might be in serious trouble. If Sweden wants to join, they're welcome to. Alright, let's start sieging Modena. Again, no fight. What the hell's going on? Why is no one fighting this fucking ship? Fuck you. Apparently we... that fleet for something else. Whatever the reason is for why... No, there's a fight. No, it's happening. Jesus. Right, keep moving. Is Tueros at war with us? Okay. Maybe you can take the responsibilities of these guys and you guys can actually fight. What? Bloody asshats. Why do you declare war on me now too? I want to abuse the relative position of weakness that I have. Fuck you. Well, that made the whole thing a lot more interesting. Well, means we're probably gonna annex Rome, but that also means that we probably want to get out of the war of out of the war with the Ottomans rather quickly. We'll see. What the hell is going on? Now everybody thinks they can have a piece of this. God damn it. Alright. Not quite clear where the French army is. Also, they used to be one out of war with Castile. Not sure why I was thinking that. Going on here? No, it's also Castile mainly. Never mind. Wasn't there some papal buildings? Eastern Panzer. What level do you have? 29. Probably don't want to attack, but we can at least protect Kiev. Order? Alright, the Papal Regiment. That's all of that. Yeah, now the revolts are gonna be a problem. Sure. Not following though. How did they go? Alright. Where's France, but I would expect to see a big army of them by now. Alright. Money real quick. I was afraid something like that might happen, you know, that as soon as I started declaring war on someone, all the others will say, oh, maybe they're busy now and we can finally do something. Technically, I still have limits for just another army, like one of those that I already have on the field. Alright. Well, guess you're gonna go pump out another one of these armies for me. Alrighty. Hope those sieges will be over soon. Eat there. Well, we have champagne! Rejoice! However, the Papal State is leading that war. Attacking down here. And deny them that. Yeah. Guys, sure, of course. Get that siege done real quick, I guess. Come on, move over there. Of another freaking revolt, man. Might have severe disadvantages attacking there, so let's try and keep it safe. Guess you can siege that when you don't have anything better to do. Now they want white peace all of a sudden. Are you afraid all of a sudden? I can live with that. I don't know what you wanted to get out of this war, but I don't have anything to do here, so go away. We'll subjugate you at some point, you know, for that insolence. But not today. Right, where's my fleet? Guess I could also just walk to Rome. We can just walk to Rome. Or not. What the? What? What? Seriously? I lost against 1,000 infantrymen and I lost an army of 25,000? Are you bloody joking? Sure! What the hell just happened there? I mean, they might have been low on morale and all, but they hadn't moved out yet. The frick? Well, apparently you're gonna stay right here. Jesus. Entire army getting wiped out by one regiment. Right? Cool story, brah. What, Panama? I had an army here. Why'd they go away and start sieging? That doesn't make much sense. Let's kick the French out of that war. I don't really particularly can gain anything from that, and I might lose stuff in the colonies. Because I don't have the same insane amount of troops that they have stationed there. So let's just stay where we were. Jesus. So apparently the French have pretty much all of their armies in their colonies now. Kind of explains why, you know, nothing happened here. They just didn't have anything here. Alright, our enemies are becoming fewer. Scotland, though. Consider doing something about them. Oh, come on, give me a friggin' break. So, and again, there's large quantities of Ottoman troops here everywhere. Robbie should be sieging with larger stacks than I do. 68, right. Sure. Do we need to gather, or we just, you know, drain our forces? Should all be there before they do. No, they don't want to go though. So Venetia's over. Go to Rome. Something else we were done with, right? I imagine that. Where did I imagine that? What was Smoggy? What? What? Sumogi. Oh, okay. I'm blind, obviously. Well, Modena is done too. Over here. So we could try and attack them in Transylvania together. 10th, 12th. Technically it would be after they left, but they'll arrive before that. Probably not a good idea. '82, yeah, right. That stack should not be able to survive in frickin' Transylvania without seriously losing quite a lot of them every month. $110, yeah, right. Not sure how I'm supposed to fight that. You can't stack him that high, that just leads to, you know, people dying every week. Apparently I have to, though. How did you not start friggin' marching? I told you to. I'm pretty sure I told you to. So we don't need that in the fight against the French anymore, so we can send it east. I think I need to wait until they start sieging something and then just try and beat them in detail. So this is what happens when we do like monster stacks. We just lose like 7% each month, even with a decent leader. No, actually we don't have a decent leader here. With a decent leader, we would actually be in a better position here. So let's actually... You guys a leader. That stack together. Now we wouldn't be having quite as severe issues. Do you want to go over here? Or that's a bad idea. Oh, thank you, I guess. Not sure how you get this people summoning new religions. I tend to get that every few months, and it's just bad. You know, I don't need more local revolt risk. And I also don't really want narrow-minded, though I'm not minding it too much at the moment, because then I get more missionaries and I can finish up getting everyone to the same religion earlier, but... Oh, they're all going to Bosnia. Maybe we actually don't need to keep up this monster stack. To be totally honest here. Let's actually split that. Go here. And right here. They'll not arrive in time. Yeah. They're not following. Let's get another general. Apparently all my generals are not where I really need them to be. Well, one of them is at the Northern Army, which hasn't seen any fighting at all. Alright, but the Western Army will get here rather soon. Who are you? What do you want? No. No. Scotland. So far, I don't have any issues with Scotland. I mean, maybe at some point I might consider, you know, taking back the British Isles, but I have other issues right now. So I think I'd be okay with the white piece. They want to totally, you know, abandon the Papal State to my mercy. Oh. Someone was sieging them though, but it's the Portuguese and are on our side. Whatever's going on there can continue to go on without our participation in it. All right. Yeah, of course I can just get out in time. Acknowledge the fact. One army less. So, Papal States, that whole thing you had going on here, it was cute and all, but you're gonna suffer some serious consequences for that particular insolence. We were fighting against, you know, real heathens, you know? And then you decided, you know, let's go and try and mess that up. I think we can split that stack. Maybe it's too late now. Or we seriously outnumber them, so I doubt we're gonna lose, but I also wouldn't have imagined that we lost, that we would lose like a fight against one single, you know, regiment. Are we being sieged? No. Okay, so I don't need to siege that anymore. Oh, that would have been one reason to continue the war against the Scottish, to get that, but we don't have a claim here, so we can wait. Alrighty. Right. I'm up to go somewhere there. Oh, almost forgot about these guys. Well, history will also forget about them soon. Right, you can go here. Alright. Couple more armies that we have to manage in this war, but also a lot more soldiers that we can, you know, order around. Why wasn't that 0% now? We didn't recently lose something, and that was at more than 0% at some point. That's particularly odd. Well, never mind. So can you walk through there? Apparently not. Might have tried. Want to attack now? They have a leader. What's that? Area plains, so they might actually have an advantage attacking. Let's just split and guys over there. I don't want to. Bosnia. Oh, we could just... Back there. Wallachia. Most of you guys, but not all of them. Saw ships over there. Let's check that out. Now just a few are going to Oltenia, which is still, you know, still has quite a few people. There's their main fleet. Apparently they don't want to come out and play. Too bad. Oh, -4, -1. But a native uprising is in Zumba. And Calabria. Here. So most of them are going to niche. Let's keep these guys together for the time being, because the original stack does not quite have much morale left. Fine. Okay. Move on. So, since our war against the Ottomans has progressed quite significantly, let's check if they would be able to live with reasonable peace terms. Like, all three of these would be, you know, at least what I wanted. I did start the war for specifically these two provinces. That would be at least something. I have a limit of 8 right now, so I could technically ask for another province, or I could just get them to revoke codes. I probably need more infamy in order to annex, you know, areas around here. So I'll probably just ask them to release, I don't know, Bosnia? Okay. Albania's a little bit too far away. Area 2. Croatia. In kind of a weird position. Croatia without Bosnia, it's better. Because I believe I control like one of their provinces, so no. Is Istria? Like, unique as Croatia, interestingly enough. So I could just release that as Croatia instead, getting no infamy issues. They'll probably sieging, you know, the capitals here will probably take at least a few more years. No. Croatia, but they would get that. So I guess we're gonna ask for Bosnia. Transylvania is also an option. Get that. Yeah, we'll start with Wallachia. Alright, let's try and go for that. So, these. Yeah. Yeah. It'd still be okay with that, apparently. Other than that, there's a few cores you can revoke. Hopefully. But most of them I don't really care about. So you'll reduce your... Okay. I can live with that. I could probably push a bit further and all, but you know, we don't really need to. We kind of, you know, liberated some part of the Balkans. Maybe Hungary. This should be, you know, Hungary around here, right? Let's see. Let all these provinces go away. Okay. Well, then we'll just take that. We'll probably be back for another war soon, because, you know, in order to be the Holy Roman Empire, we should have at least have control of what's these days Italy. But, you know, can't just do all of that in one single war. In this one, we gained back the provinces that we already did kind of, you know, surround, and liberate a few people on the Balkans, hopefully giving us a better position next time. Great. Now for the fun part, need to reorganize these armies. I'm pretty sure you were one. You were probably the western one, so let's I'll just go back to, I don't know, Baron. Guess split you much. So you can go back to... So some part of it was the Eastern Army, but I'm not sure if the Eastern Army still exists. Just merge it with that one. Pick up the stragglers, and then that's the new Eastern Army. You want to go back to Italy. Or where you want to go? I think we were a smaller division at some point, but not anymore. there. Actually, you could just stay here. So, in order for these guys to not try to wipe each other out, I should maybe think about proclaiming guarantees. We can please still do so after the war. Just don't want them to just wipe each other out now, because they just try and liberate them. No real need to wipe each other out now. If any one of them starts, you know, we have the bigger hammer to just integrate them into our empire instead, you know? Alright, that was quite a scare, but apparently we were able to, you know, eliminate people that bothered us too much with a white piece to an extent where we could just mercilessly beat down on people that that we actually wanted to fight. And it also gave us some valuable intel. Apparently that army here is not enough by a long shot to deal with what France is having here. So if there's a risk of another war against France, needs to be a whole lot more here. Don't apparently need quite as many people here. I thought they would still have their main armies, you know, in France, but apparently they like, you know, French North American War. Over. Oh, I need to spend money. Sec. Oh, Roma's done. Razzi's also done. Very good. Ready, go back here. Gooby Luanda kissed as a pirate. The one. Oh no, this should be these guys, right? There's no one trolling here. I mean, it's a direct trade route, you know, so someone should eventually drop by and clean it off, but... Alright, 100%. So... if we were still Catholic, we could not ask the Papal State to, you know, give up Rome. Because they would say, oh, you Catholics, you can't just force us to give up, you know, the holy city. But since we're dirty, dirty Protestants, we can just say we don't really give a damn. You started this war. But apparently I need to force him to give up the other things before doing that. Oh. Not gonna do that though. I do have enough infamy limit to deal with both of these. Boss sieged it. I guess it could also just go to Provence. I don't really gain anything out of that. Not just Provence was a help and all, but ultimately Let's give it to Provence, I guess. Better in their hand than... So, also cancel these treaties. The cleansing of heresy, yeah. They wanted to cleanse my heresy. But apparently they didn't quite get around to that. Alright. See you next time when we're taking that bloody city. Anyway, we got Napoli now. That's pretty decent. Alright, let's also take a look at our stats at the moment, because our stats are insane, you know? We just fought against the Ottomans, who are one of the largest players left. I earned not even a third of what we do. But really, you know, having the money isn't really worth much when you don't have any real means to spend it. I mean, I tried, you know, to just increase the armies to a pretty ridiculous size, which really helped. But apparently, I need to go to ludicrous size. Oh well. Also, we're leading in technology, you know, by a very far margin in land. We're getting there in naval, but naval has always been the one we focused on least, so I'm not too surprised there. Also leading in trade by a mile, production, and government. God, government we're having like crazy lead. That's not even funny. 31. No, 31 was ages ago. Jesus, what are you guys doing all? It's 8 years ahead of time. Yeah, so well, apparently everyone else is behind the time they should have had it. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, that was that. That was a mess that we kind of managed to solve. I forgot about Tver and made separate peace with them. Ugh, mind. Ugh, I totally forgot about these guys. Damn it. Who are they allied with? Ottomans. I had to squeeze out some... Not sure if these sieges were done, by the way. I kind of forgot about them. Anyway, just march somewhere. Oh, I'll clean up the rest later. Sweden, what the hell are you planning again? Denmark. Well, that's actually an interesting proposition. Denmark is being overrun on all sides. But there are colonies we could get if, yeah. I guess we can go for Greenland. Yay. Those are probably very flourishing provinces. But this does not seem like it's any major war, because they don't seem to have any allies anymore. They lost, apparently, the allies Castile and Portugal. They're now being attacked by pretty much anyone, so Sweden decides to, you know, do that too, and I think it's a good idea. But I can do that off screen. It's not really something worth my mentioning, all things considered. Doubt I'll get much out of it, because they already are being overrun everywhere. But we maybe see the results of that next time. Have a good one.